Okay, guys. Now, the last time that we talked, we said that we were going to deal with compound inequalities dealing with the word and now this is going to be compound inequalities dealing with the word or. Okay. Now, when I graph, you'll be able to see the difference when I graph compound inequalities with the word or. The solutions actually go away from the critical numbers rather than toward each other in the middle. And we'll get to that in just a minute, but let's look at this first example. It says write a compound inequality that represents the set of all real numbers less than -1 or greater than 2. Then graph the inequality. Now, when I deal with a compound inequality involving the word or, I'm actually going to write the word or in the middle. Okay? Because or statements, they actually have two inequalities, one on the left and one on the right. They're not thrown together all into one inequality. Okay, so the first one I'm going to say that x is less than -1 or x is greater than 2. Now, when I graph this, I can see that my two critical numbers are -1 and 2, and I'm going to put my circles around them. And fortunately, well, not fortunately, but with these two, they don't have equal to, so I'm going to leave them open. And I'm going to look at this first one on the left where it says x is less than -1, so that means I need to shade to the left. Okay? And then the next one says x is greater than 2, so I'm going to shade to the right. Okay. Now, I'm going to stop there for just a second, but you can see that the solutions on the left, they're not a part of the solutions on the right. For instance, -4. That is true for x is less than -1, but it's not true for x is greater than 2. Okay, so it can be one or the other. In the ones that we were doing before this, the and statements, that graphing in the middle, it can be true for both. It's greater than one and less than the other. Okay, so I hope that was clear. But for or statements, the graphs go away from each other in the critical numbers. All right, done with example 1.